am so excited to be with you today and be able to really present to you this awesome webinar that we got going for you. I got Ruben Mata. Ruben, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great, Victor.
I'm excited to be here with you because I know that we've been, planning for a long time, looking for a way that we can really actually help the community, get them the knowledge they need. So, and this is why we're here, right? Because we want to teach people how to transform their life to have a successful 2023, even if they have no experience or knowledge, okay? So it doesn't matter if you got experience or knowledge, this webinar is for you. So what we're going to be doing is that our objective is going to teach you how to create a successful mindset and give you the strategies that you need to generate extra income. And that's why we got Ruben Mata, because Ruben Mata is an expert in mindset, in business, and sales, that he's really going to be able to give you all the knowledge and specifically the strategies that you need to make this happen. Ruben, talk a little bit about the objective that we got for the people.
Yeah, it's about creating the successful mindset, as it says here, and understanding how the mind works. It's so simple, but it's a complex mind that wants to make sense of everything. And having those strategies that we have set out for you to be able to see how simple it is what we'll be sharing on this webinar. So I'm excited to have everybody who's on here. It's for a reason, and there's a reason why you're going to be listening to all the successful strategies that we have for you.
Yeah, because it's important, I think, to get the knowledge, the right knowledge, to be able to do things different in 2023. Because right now, 2022 has gone. Now we have to focus on what we want for this year, 2023. So 5 steps. We're going to give you 5 steps that's going to help you create the mindset, and it's going to help you generate the 6-figure business or the 6-figure income that you're looking for. It's very important to have the right steps, the right strategies, and this is what you're going to get on this presentation. Okay, so if you stay until the end, okay, please, if you stay until the end, you take your notes, we're going to give you an awesome offer. We're going to give you the exclusive details of the program that, with more than 30 years of experience, Ruben Mata and myself are going to give to you. Okay, so why is this presentation different, Ruben? Why do you think?
Because it's the strategies like you were sharing. 30 years of experience, and we've been around. We've done the journey, we've done the failing, we've done the challenges and overcoming them. This is why it's different, because we're giving you all the strategies that work, that have the successful results. Because as you can think about it, hear about it, talk about it, since we both have done it, we know it. And that's why this presentation is different, Victor.
Definitely, because there's a lot of things out there. We know that right now we're in the age of information where you can see everything on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. You're seeing all these people blasting their success, blasting their money, but it's not, it's easier said than done sometimes, you say, right? But you have to see who are the right people and where you're going to get the right information, because the information is out there. There's a lot of information. There's good information, and then there's also not too good information, right? So what we want to do in this presentation is give you the right information that you are going to be able to take and really make use of it, okay? So Ruben Mata, who's Ruben Mata? Ruben Mata is an international speaker, trainer, published author, NLP master. He has worked with thousands of individuals worldwide. He's sort of over there in the Indian market. He's everywhere, worldwide, Latino market, United States. He's been everywhere, okay? So that's why it's important to see who Ruben Mata is. If you Google him, you can see him there. He's been a recognized world leader for peace in South Korea. He's worked with the industry greats like Les Brown, Tony Robbins, Robert Kiyosaki, and much other people, okay? So that's why the information you're gonna get today is not from anybody, it's from somebody who has lived it, has somebody who's really been out there and worked with the best of the best. Ruben, tell us a little bit about you in your own words, please.
Yeah, thank you for the introduction, Victor. And yes, it's being able to train thousands all over the world as far as mindset and neuro-linguistic program based, NLP based, of how the subconscious and the conscious mind communicate, and being able to represent the US as a world peace leader in Seoul, South Korea. There's a World Peace Summit out there, spoke there, and also working with industry greats, Les Brown, the same company who promotes Tony Robbins, they're promoting me as well. We've done events in Mexico with him, and also Robert Kiyosaki as well, being able to present on his Rich Dad Latino platform in Espanol and in the Latin market as well. And being a published author, being able to have the book, endorsed with the Senate, and being able to be here with everyone to share these strategies of what we have in store for you. So that's the great thing about being here.
So that's awesome. That's really awesome,
And let me share about Victor Gomez, who you have in front of you. With the 12 years of digital sales and marketing experience, he's amazing when you see what he's able to do with your business, your strategies, and having you being able to apply them with the simple steps that he shares. And he's opened many successful companies in Puerto Rico, Dubai, Colombia, and Mexico. He's out to support the customer, and he has the Guinness record in Puerto Rico for allowing those customers to achieve what they're set out to do. He has over $1 million in sales for different companies all over the world, 5 countries to be exact. And then now he wants to share the information with you and with what I do. So we have discovered the key to success.
So yeah, Ruben, because like Ruben said, and thank you for that, Ruben, we've traveled the world. We've worked with big companies, with smaller companies. We work with the best of the best out there in the industries. And we've also seen what they've done to be successful. We've seen the strategies they've used to make billion-dollar companies. And that's what we want to share with you. So you can do it, because we have done many things right, okay? And so like Ruben, talk a little bit about this experience that you've done here.
Yeah, here you go. Here's with Les Brown. We've done events in Dubai. We've done an event where we had over 100,000 people on the call in over 100 different countries. With Robert Kiyosaki, here he is with his Rich Dad Latino platform. Was with Eric Worre at his GoPro with the opening ceremonies over there in Las Vegas. And then here's out here in Poland as well as in Brazil. And to the right at the United Nations, the right of your screen, this is where I was representing the US as a World Peace Ambassador. And I spoke at the United Nations 3 times. So this is just something as far as being able to share and to gain the credibility for you to realize where I've been and what I've done. So that's the great thing about this, is to share it with you.
Yeah, and like you said, we've done a lot of things right. Some things, don't work out perfectly either, right? So after we've done this for over 30 years of combined experience, okay, we've learned the right mental tools to create a powerful and successful mindset. And that's Ruben's specialty. That's what he's built to as an NLP master trainer. Then he's trained thousands of people on how to do, how to really get your mind where you want where you want your mind to be, right? So we have been able to work hand in hand with the largest entrepreneurs, get the tools, the strategies, learn the applications, learn the system that has allowed these billionaires, these multi-millionaire companies really be successful. And I think something that is quite misthrown out there is how to leverage other companies. Because sometimes in the industry, it's gotten a bad rap, right? But if you really learn how to leverage other companies' products, how to leverage other companies' success, you really can, fast track your success in your business. I don't know what you think about that, Ruben.
Yeah, it's about being able to have a product and have a product to be able to promote and generate income. That's what it's about, is having the mindset and the system that's created, with your apps and how you generate money through other people's products, and giving people a system. A what? System. Yes, a system that saves you strength, time, energy, and money. And that's what we're doing, because like you shared, we work with many different companies, with billion-dollar companies in different parts of the world, to realize what is the successful system. And it's about having the correct mindset. And that's what we're sharing.
What, Ruben, if I can ask you, if I can be with you, take advantage that I'm here with you, and in your past, 20 years, 30 years, what has been something that has really helped you get the mindset to be successful, but not only successful, be able to be successful in business? What do you think has been something that's really like taking you to that next level?
Always being coachable, open to learn, always understanding that my way is not the only way. And also what I've learned is my past success once was my biggest liability, because I wasn't open to learn. And now that I realize that being open to learn from anyone and saying, wow, being interested not interesting, being interested, open to learn, and application is key. Because there's a lot of people that come to the seminars, and they don't apply it, and they have shelf help, but they don't apply it, and it's just another seminar, another product that they buy online and don't apply it. So that's a great thing, is we have people realize that and create the mindset to overcome the procrastination. That's what I realize, is being open and being coachable no matter what level.
I think definitely, like you say, information without application is just lost information. It's just, data stored, so it's very important to be able to get coachable in anything that you want to do, because it's a way to get the shortcuts, because sometimes if you learn from the people that already had the failures, already had those rocks in the road, right? That they've gone through it. They've already paved the way for other people to achieve the same thing, but faster, right? So it's important to learn how to learn from other people, get coachable, like Ruben says, and we found out the hard way, Why? Because Ruben, how much do you think you've invested in your knowledge in the last 20 years? Invested.
Over $100,000, easy. I mean, that's what it comes down to. Easy. Yeah.
Easy.
That's what I'm sharing is with, after so much of doing it my way and realizing, the stumbles and the falls and getting back up and dusting my feet off and moving to the next step. It's over 100,000 easy. And what about yourself, Victor? How much have you invested?
I think that definitely around that area, and also the hours. I think it's also about the hours. And sometimes when you invest, it doesn't go out as well, right? Because sometimes you buy things or you buy courses and you say, well, but you're always looking for that golden nugget, Well, I think in whatever I've spent, either if it's a book or a $10,000 live seminar, there's always gold nuggets that you get, and they really let you get to that next level, right? But I think it's more than the money, it's the time, right? I think because how many hours? Thousands of hours, when you have thousands of hours. You have thousands of hours as a student, and you have thousands of hours as a teacher, right? So and experimenting this thing. So I think that's also even more valuable than the money part, right? It's the hours that we've spent, that we've invested in learning our craft. Do you think so?
Yeah, and that's what they say, when you master your craft. And to master something, it's out there. There's a book that says 10,000 hours it takes to master. So what you're getting with this webinar of what we're sharing is over 20,000 hours, because you've mastered your craft. I've mastered my craft. I have over 10,000 hours on stage, dealing with thousands of people, changing many lives as well as yourself. So there's over, 20,000 hours being condensed into what we're presenting here on this webinar and offering it to people to take advantage of the things that we have. That way they could be already on their way to success a lot easier in less time. That's what I see.
Definitely, that's what we want. That's why we've done this, and we're going to put our heart and soul to the content that we're going to keep doing for the people who take advantage of what we're going to get of the program, because this is what we want. We want to impact millions of people's life, okay? I know that's Ruben Mata's goal. That's definitely my personal goal. So if you're watching this, okay, please give us a couple more minutes so we can present to you how and you're going to get this done, okay? How can you really achieve, because the hard way, again, spending years studying sales marketing, studying neuro-linguistic programming, how to be on stage, how to doing all these things. We've invested. We've already done this. We did it alone, okay? Now, if you're watching this, I want to ask you, do you really, really, really want to be able, this 2023, to create the mindset that allows you to develop a six-figure business income with the least possibility of risk? Ruben, if you've been hearing this question for the first time, would you be interested?
Yes, and that's also saying it's like that. And I'm sure there's people on the call already making six figures, but that's why I say 6 figures plus. And if you're already at a certain point that you're generating, positive cash flow income in different areas, imagine having those other avenues that are possible that one is not aware of, because we only know what we know. And now when our different perception and perspective of what's going on has been applied and shared, Now you're able to generate even more income. And what does income bring you is more freedom. It's more time freedom, more financial freedom, more freedom to be with your family. Whatever that's going to give you, it's realizing and just imagining creating more of the income that is available to you with the least possible risk. That's why
Definitely, because I bet you already said, if you're watching this video, you said next year. How many times have you said next year is going to be the year? How many times have you said next year I'm going to make my dreams come true? Next year I'm going to hit 6 figures, hit 7 figures. Next year I'm going to do it. Well, today is next year. Okay. So if you really want to get the right mindset and get the strategies you need to get that 6-figure, 7-figure, please say I. Right? So
there you go.
let's get started with this. All right. Remember, not everybody gets results. Our results are not typical. Again, we've already put 10,000 hours. It's easy to say, hey, I know how to do this. I can make money in a week, in 2 weeks. We've already went through this. Okay. So we cannot really compare results. Okay. So anybody who takes this and use it, applies it, I can guarantee you can have success with it. That is my guarantee. I'll give you that, disclaimer, but that's what I say. Any person that takes the information they'll see today, they'll see in our program, and they really take use to it, right? They really use it and take advantage to it. I can guarantee you'll have success, but you have to use it and apply it. Okay. So just getting there. Right. So 5 steps to create a successful mindset and develop a 6-figure online business or online income this 2023. And like Ruben said, if you're already at 6 figures, trust me, what you learn with us is going to help you get to the 7-figure range. Okay. So number 1, harness the power, right? Harness the power of your mind. Then number 2, where you are and where you'll go. Number 3, law of association. Number 4, how to leverage a successful company. And number 5, how to create a system that generates sales. These are the 5 steps we're going to explain to you step by step so you can really take the information in this webinar. If you apply it, if you apply the information, you'll see now you can for free, and you're seeing this for free, you can really also, make your next year even better just with this free webinar. Okay. So Ruben, you take it, man. This is your part.
Harnessing the power of your mind. The mind is so powerful. In the first step, it's realizing, understanding where is one at. It's like a navigation system. That's part of the programs that we're sharing and what we're offering. Some online stuff that we have for you is knowing where you're at. That way we know how to set up the first initial part and seeing what the goals are and how to set up the navigation system to get to your destination. Because the mind is so powerful. It's the chief empowerment officer. It's the one that gives the orders. It's the one that shares with the subconscious mind that we'll be sharing on the trainings of how to go about it. But what you think about, you bring about. And what you tell yourself, the self-talk, your subconscious mind believes it. And having this awareness, I'll be doing the trainings and I'll be doing certain things as far as for you to understand the power of it. But now that you realize it, because the first element of change is awareness, now you're going to understand how powerful it is because it's going to be clear to you. So having that and being able to harness it and move it in the direction of where you desire and where you deserve to go is going to be the power of step 1. You're on mute, Victor.
So Ruben, and can you talk a little bit about the subconscious mind? Because I think there's also a lot there that I know the viewers, because there's the mind and there's the conscious. And sometimes people don't get what's the difference and how, if you learn how to use that subconscious, man, that's like a superpower. So can you go a little bit in depth into that?
Yeah, the neuro-linguistic programming. Neuro is the mind, linguistic is the language of the mind, and programming is our past events. So the strategies and principles that I share are all NLP based as far as the conscious subconscious mind, that communication model, and the language patterns as well. So the subconscious mind is the one it records everything. It's our hard drive, right? It has all the folders, files, and events of since we grew up in the womb. Some people even think before the womb. So it's all our past programming. And the conscious mind, I call it the CEO, the Chief Empowerment Officer. That's the boss. That's going to say, we're going to go, we're not going. Does this make sense? Yes, this makes sense. So having that understanding of the conscious mind is the boss, the subconscious mind are the workers. The workers will do whatever the boss tells it. So that's through our past events and our behaviors. That why what we're doing now is we're doing what our subconscious mind is telling the conscious mind. So having that understanding of saying subconscious mind, past events, folders, hard drive, conscious mind is the boss, the CEO, the chief empowerment officer. That's the conscious mind.
Yeah, so you see, so these are the kind of things that we have to start learning, right, in order to get that mindset. Because if we don't organize like our past, we organize all these things in our mind, it gets a little complicated, you know, to really take full advantage. And this is where like procrastination comes in. Ruben, if you can give me a tip for all those, and I say I to that sometimes, procrastinators out there, right? How can we really take control of our mind to stop procrastinating? What can you give a tip out there for some of the people watching this?
It's about having the mindset and understanding the power of it, of saying that's part of human behavior is procrastination, because we resist change. That's it. And it's identifying that and saying, thank you for sharing. I was expecting you, and move on. It's awareness. So having that as human behavior of procrastination, identifying that and moving on, and not staying in procrastination. It's understanding where one is at. And that's the power that one will receive once with the trainings we have. And later on, what we're going to share is what we are giving you for when enrolling, the power you will have when procrastination comes. It's all human behavior, and on with the show.
So I know that if you're watching this and you've procrastinated before, I think we all have, right? And you're looking for ways to stop doing it. You're looking for ways to really take control of your mind. You're gonna learn so much from Ruben and his trainings. You're gonna get PDFs. You're gonna get something incredible, right? He has a whole course called Empower Mindset. You're gonna get access to that, okay? So you're able to harness the power of your mind, which is step one, okay? Once you control your mind, things can get a lot easier, okay? So, Ruben, step number 2, where you are and where you will go. Talk to us a little bit about this second step.
Yeah, that's what I was sharing about the navigation system of where am I at now? Where are you now? And it's taking self-inventory, because where performance is measured, performance improves. And knowing where you're at and knowing where you're going, because we need, like a navigation system, where we are and what is the destination. And having the power of your mind, right? You'll be able to create the map of where to go directly to your goal, and understanding that obstacles are what you see when you take your eye off of your goal. And that's part of the human behavior process. So it's knowing where you're at, inventory, and part of the Empowering Mindset program, it's the wheel of life. And that's something else that once you're aware and have the tools that will allow you to understand the power of your mind with what we share, there's different areas of career, family, relationships, personal growth, health, and your spirituality, whatever that may be. And having that understanding of taking inventory of where you're at and see what areas could use improvement and where your areas are okay. But it's like I share, first element of change is awareness. So that's the power of what we have with our programs that we're offering, is being able to understand where you're at and where you're going.
Yeah, I think it's very important. That's in every part. Like if you saw the wheel there, right? It's very to take accountability in those areas, because those are the areas that really, if we get, close to a 10, right, in those areas, I think that's what happiness is a little bit about, getting that balance in all aspects of life, and it's very important to have the clarity. If you have clarity about something, it's going to be easier to achieve. It's going to be easier to plan towards to, it's going to be easier to rally people behind it, So it's very important to really have clear where you are, because if where you are is not where you want to be, okay, so what got me here? The good things, the bad things. So especially now, the year's ending, right now, and people are thinking about, 2023. So have you sat down and really actually taken accountability? So if you're watching this video, please, after you watch this video, take some time and take accountability. Really write down where you at, financially, where you at in your relationships, where you at in your spirituality. Take accountability of that and really write down where is it that you want it to be in a month, in 3 months, in 6 months, in a year from now, okay? Because if you could do that, you'll have a better chance of making it happen, okay? So, step number 3, law of association. Can you talk a little bit about that, Ruben? The law of association.
Yeah, the law of association. It's about your environment dictates your behavior. Your environment influences your behavior. So when you're associated around people at a higher level that will call you on sometimes we're not doing what we know we need to be doing, and being in the environment associated with people, because Jim Rohn says you're the average of the 5 people who you associate with. He says if you're around 5 broke people, you're going to be the 6th. If you're around 5 successful people, you'll be the 6th. So that's about the power of the law of association, because being around in the environment where opportunity arises, because I've been through a lot of events and understanding, getting out there and networking and being around the right association, because I understand that's going to lift up my potential, raise my potential to get to the next level where I will have tangible results in the areas that I desire, because I'm associated with people who I'm going to do business with, who I'm going to get the next we could say client, the next project, the next business relationship that'll get me to the next business relationship. But that's what I understand from past experiences, is association is key to one's success and getting to the place where they desire and deserve, which is on the other side of the finish line.
Yeah, so I think when I heard this, I think I first thought that came to mind was my mom. My mom always told me, tell me who you are with, and I'll tell you who you are. So and I always, don't say that, whatever, with friends. But it's true, because the more you associate with people that are not where you want to be, that's why, again, it's important, the steps, right? Get your mindset right, then get clear on where you at. Make accountability also about the people in your environment. I think sometimes we make accountability of so many things, but we never really actually see the people around us, how we spend time with them, how do they drain us or not drain us, because right now, like, I don't have time for people to drain me. I have time for people that help me out, that we help each other, that we really sum each other energy. I feel that for me, Ruben is like super high energy. For me to be able to give energy to Ruben and say, hey, Ruben, let's do this, let's make it happen. For me, I get really proud of that, because that's what it's about. Associating with other people that are going to pull you to success, but not, drag you to it, because you can't drag people. And sometimes we're dragging not 1, not 2, not 3. Sometimes we're dragging, a whole football team of people, right, Ruben? And those are the people you're associating yourself with, right? So one of the things that we want to do through this also seminars and courses and memberships that we're going to be doing is helping people associate with other successful people. Because trust me, it's different when you have a conversation when somebody who's, almost can do the rent next month and talking to somebody who's a millionaire, billionaire. The mindset's different. The energy's different, And once you start talking to these people, you say, hey, they have nothing different from me. They're the same. 1 hand, 2 legs, 2 arms, And if he got it done, I can do it, right? So that's something for me very powerful with the law of association, is seeing that there's nothing different, seeing that the only difference between you and them is how they've used their 24 hours, that they have systems in place, right? Because I think they have systems. Successful people have systems in place. And that's some of the things we're going to talk to you about, okay? So law of association, very, very important. So step 1, get control of the power of your mind. Step 2, be able to see where you are and where you want to go. And step number 3, the law of association. Make accountability of who the people around you, and make accountability of who you wanted that to be around. Because I remember when I saw Ruben, I said, I want to be around Ruben. And I texted Ruben and I said, messaging Ruben, now I'm partnering up with Ruben, but it's been a lot of time, I put effort into it. And I know he's done the same. So I think it's been a fruitful relationship. And that's what it's all about. But you have to know, who do you want next to you? And if they're not next to you, use books. There's YouTube, but put it in your mind and you'll see it happen. Okay. So step number 4 is going to be leverage a successful company. So for me, if you're doing 6 figures, or if you're not.
Okay. So if you're doing 6, okay, go ahead. Are you on there, Victor?
Yeah, I'm on here.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so like I was saying, right? So it doesn't matter at what point you're at. The easiest way to create another revenue, it's leveraging another company that's very successful, leveraging another product that's successful. Okay, so find the need out there and look for what are companies that allow me to affiliate with them, that allow me to partner up with them and promote their already successful product, right? And that's the best and easiest way to do it with the lowest possibility of risk, because you don't have to invest in research and development. You don't have to invest in marketing. Well, in marketing you have to invest, but you don't have to invest, in creating the product and supply. You don't have to invest in the company structure. You don't have to invest in a lot of things, right? So it's low risk, high reward if you learn how to leverage other successful companies, other successful products. One of the things that that you're going to see at the end is that me and Ruben, right, doing this together, one of the things we want to do is help people make another revenue, make $500 per commission. Imagine that, $300 per commission. So we're going to help people leverage our company, our success, our product, and you're going to be able to make $300, $400, $500 per sale, okay? Without having to do 99% of the job. You got it the easy way. So that's why we're going to do this, because for me, it's the easiest way. The industry is called direct selling, network marketing, whatever. It has many names. There are companies that are good. There are companies that are not so good, right? That's in everything. But if you learn how to study a company, study your product and need a trend, and you can get a company that lets you use their product, their image, you don't have to do 90% of the work. And you can get a 6-figure, 7-figure revenue without you doing most of the work, right? So what do you think about leveraging other companies, Ruben?
And that's where I feel the successes come also, not only from oneself's efforts, but joint venturing with other companies, because they're established in their areas. They've already had success, and being able to join forces with other companies as well. And that makes you even that much more powerful, because being in that environment, as far as when I was living in Dubai, training other people in the crypto industry, is because there's other industries in the real estate and crypto and all the investing of what I've been involved with, the training these top leaders. I see how successful companies joint venture with other ones. They leverage other people's efforts because they're not reinventing the wheel. They're going with other companies that are successful, joint venturing, and being able to use their products, promote their products, and generate income from that as well, because it's all about the mindset. It's the limited mindset that holds people back from receiving what they truly deserve. And other companies that have success already done the legwork. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. And with the empowered mindset and the mindset you have for a better 2023 from being with us, for what we're offering every month, and you'll get into details of what we're offering, that's the power you have, because all these tools you have in your toolbox now. Yeah, that's how I see it.
No, it's about having a toolbox, right? Because you need that. You need different strategies, different tools, and most of it's done already. You don't have to invent it. So it's about learning what are you passionate about, maybe, right? Maybe you're passionate about health and wellness. Well, work out, and there's supplements companies. There's hundreds of supplements companies that you can affiliate yourself with. They have the product, you get the customer, and you get commission, right? You like real estate. There's real estate companies. There's there's insurance companies, there's crypto companies, there's everything. There's whatever you think about, there's already a company that has a product that will let you use their service or product for you to promote. So for me, this is the easiest way with the less possibility of risk of creating 6-figure, 7-figure. Then you make the money, then you start investing in your own brand, research and development, your own product, right? But this is a way to do it very quickly. Okay. And then step number 5, once you have the products, once you have the system, you have to learn how to generate sales, right? Because so many people are afraid of the word sales, or, oh, I'm not a salesman, I'm not a salesperson, because they're afraid of it. My main thing is I'm a salesperson. That's the main thing I am, because that's the main thing that drives a business. A business without sales is no business. It's a broke business, because it's simple. If you have a product and a service, you have to learn how to generate sales, right? So it's very important to have the strategies, the tools, the platforms, the applications that you need to be able to create a system. And thank God we live in 2022, right? 21st century, and we can do a business worldwide. So it doesn't matter if you are in the United States, it doesn't matter if you're in Europe, it doesn't matter where you're at. You can generate sales worldwide nowadays. So it's very important to take advantage of the technology that we have, right? Because 20, 30 years ago, you couldn't use that, you had to do local businesses. You couldn't go. Now we have the power of the internet in the high level. And everybody has cell phones, everybody has a computer, everybody has a way that they can generate sales. I tell anybody that has a phone and is not doing at least $1,000, $2,000 with their phone, with their Facebook, with their social media, losing your time, man, right? So that's what we want to get your mindset ready for, right? Because if you don't have the mind right, the right mindset, you won't be able to run the successful business, go through generating the sales, the customer service, all these things that you have to put together, right? But with the right mindset, with having clarity where you want to go, where you want to be, getting together with other people, other companies, and then you create the system, it's going to work, So, but you have to learn how to do it. You have to learn the system. And for me, the best way that I learned the system was when I got together with millionaires and people who already had the success, and with mentors, because they already did it, So it's about how they did it and how can I duplicate, copy, paste. And that's what we want to give you. We want to give you a copy, paste formula that anybody can use to start generating sales. That's why we're also here, because that's our goal. Our goal is to get you the right mindset to be able to get revenue. So I think money is freedom, Ruben. I don't know. What do you think about all this? Because we're almost finishing up with this. What do you think about all these 5 steps?
No, so far it's amazing how we've simplified everything. And that's what it comes out to be, simplifying things. That way the mind understands, and understanding we resist change. It's like creating that system. That's what we were talking about earlier, a system that saves you strength, time, energy, and money. And that's the great thing, because the system that you're creating is going to generate sales, which equals income. And it's like what we're sharing earlier today too, as far as other companies, leveraging other companies, 6-7-figure companies that are breaking these ways of how it used to be, the old way, and getting up to speed with joint venturing, leveraging other companies with the system and having the blueprint. That's the key. The blueprint of being able to create this. You don't have to go on your own. And that's what I share. It's like, just imagine the system's running on its own. Just imagine, just suppose, just pretend. I always use these strategies to have people understand how simple it is. And once we have the blueprint in place, it's all about application. And that's why we're here to support you and walk you and hold your hand through the way. If you need hand holding, and if you're already up to speed, then you'll get there that much quicker. But we understand everybody works, everybody's understanding is at different levels. That's what we've experienced through the years, through the 30 years of experience. So it's not our first rodeo. We understand this. And this is the part where it's going to save you the learning curve time for you to generate sales a lot quicker, which equals income a lot quicker with the empowered mindset.
Because the blueprint, like you said, the blueprint is the most valuable thing. The blueprint is what I've spent the most hours on working, most money on, is getting the blueprint and using the blueprint, because once you get the blueprint, now you got to use it, now you got to apply it. So it's very important, to really get that done. So for the past hour, we talked a little bit about us, so you know what we've done, where we want to go as well, okay? We can't cover everything, in this hour, 45 minutes that we've been doing this, but for all of you that stay to the end, we have something very special. We have something that we've poured our heart and soul into it. We're gonna keep doing it because our goal is to impact 1 million lives in the next couple of years and then get to that billion because that's what we want to pay. That's our way of paying it forward. That's our way of paving the way for other people to do it, okay? So now, I know it's a lot of information, okay? It's like information overload, okay? So maybe rewatch the webinar, rewatch the 5 steps so you get clarity on what we're talking about. But what we want you to do is simply have the right mindset next year so you're able to run and do a business, create an income, 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, whatever you want to do. But we know it's a lot of information. That's why we put this program, right? Because the reason we put the program together is because we know in an hour, 45 minutes, we can't give it all to everybody. So we want to put a program together. That's what we're going to offer to you guys. So you see how we are able to help you out step by step. It doesn't matter where you're at, right? Because if something that we know is that we really can help you get things started, okay? So what are you going to get? First thing you get is Empowering Mindset course. I'm going to give you a real quick. So it's a course that it's already created. You're going to be able to get in the course. You're going to get PDFs. You're going to be able to course the wheels, all of what you need to get the mindset, the right mindset to be able to have that success you want in 2023, okay? So Empowering Mindset course, Ruben's already gone thousands of people through the course. It is an awesome course. It is definitely valued in over $1,000, and you're gonna get it right. It's for one of the packages you're gonna get. Besides the Empowering Mindset course, you're also gonna get from me, my part is the business and the systems, right? So you're gonna get a 2-hour training on how to start creating the systems, okay? That's over $1,000. Then you get the Mindset and Business course. That's even more in-depth trainings from Ruben. Ruben's gonna do 10 videos, right? In-depth training videos, step by step on how to take that mindset to the next level. So talk a little bit about those in-depth, about the Empowering Mindset, about what we're creating for them in the Mindset Business course. Ruben, talk to them a little bit about why is it so awesome?
Because it's the foundation. It's the foundation, the mindset. It's the strategies that one goes to and one uses and one applies, right, to have success. And that's through the years. I mean, it's putting the cart before the horse. I mean, the horse, yeah, and it's wanting to do things, my way. It's that way, and what's the reason it's not working? Why is this not working? And it's a lot of time that could have been invested better that wasn't. And now that we have the strategies and the ability to share that mindset with you of what it's going to take for you to get to the next level, that's what we're offering. And the 10 courses that I'm offering are going to be in different areas. It's going to be on mindset, NLP, communication, how to do powerful presentations, how to communicate with clarity, how to be able to convey your message with more power, more confidence, more posture, have better relationships, because your values are going to be brought to the surface. And you're going to be able to do this with your significant other, with your spouse, husband, wife, with your family members, with your kids. So all these are all included in what we're offering. And like you said, step by step, that's the powerful thing. So having that understanding of what we're doing for you to get to where you desire to be is our mission, is our purpose. And that's what we're creating, is a mission and standing in our purpose and being in our purpose of allowing you to come with us and say, hey, let's go, let's lock arms. We got a mission to go accomplish. And that's having a more successful 2023.
Definitely, because that's what we want. We want to take you step by step. So, and you can get all that from Ruben. And then my part, again, I'm going to take you by the hand. anything that you need from social media, how to create content, how to document content, how to create your value ladder, how to create your landing page, how to run advertisements. You're going to get everything, a copy paste system that you're going to be able to do. Something simple, it's not the easy. For me, it's, if it's easy, anybody would do it. Not anybody's a millionaire. Not everybody runs a six-figure business. But I will tell you this, it is simple. It's not hard. It's, for me, flipping burgers at McDonald's is harder than doing this, But really, really, for me, working a 9 to 5, that's hard, So this, if you apply it, if you got the right mindset, right, and you value the time, we're going to take you step by step. We're going to I guarantee you, if you get this, you will get what you want, okay? This is guaranteed. Because we're going to also give you weekly live mentorships, at least 2 live mentorships every single week, minimum, okay? Lifetime access to the educational platform, which is going to be over 30 hours, okay? When everything's all said and done, it's going to be much more than 30 hours of training, pre-recorded training, of mentorships and everything that you're going to get, okay? If we put all this into a value, this is around $8,000, $9,000, okay? We compare it to other things, in the value range that we got for you, okay? But we won't stop here, okay? Bonus, we're going to give you also, because of the law of attraction, right? Step 3, we're going to give you exclusive access to community groups that you're going to be able to talk to, right? Network, see other people like you who are starting, and meet other people who already done it. It's very important, right? That's why we're going to create different groups for you to be involved. And probably next year, we're going to create a couple also like masterminds. We'll appear in a couple cities live. That's our goal as well. So we can create a community, okay? So this is very important. This is our first bonus. Then we got, again, weekly support. What's weekly support? I'm going to help you out in all the courses and everything. I'm going to help you out creating certain sales generating systems, okay? I'm going to give, and we and our team, we're going to give weekly support on how to do it. We're going to help you with the landing pages. We're going to help you with the advertisements. We're going to take time and we're going to create a team we already have in place that's going to help you personally on the phone or through Zoom or through a video call to get your lead generating sales systems get ready and started, okay? So we're going to give you support. And bonus number 3, we're going to give you access to our affiliate program platform. Like we said, leverage other companies, okay? So leverage us, leverage Ruben Mata, 30 years of experience, leverage my experience, leverage his NLP. I'm not an NLP master. Ruben's an NLP master, right? So I leverage Ruben. Ruben's not the marketing expert. I am, so he leverages me, right? We leverage each other. So we put this in place and we're going to put a packet where you're going to be able to get $300, starting at $300 commissions, okay? So with 5 sales, you're already doing $1,000. You do 100 sales, you hit your 6 figures business, okay? So this is something that's gonna be awesome that we already have in place. We're gonna be launching as well. So everything included, right? Again, the Empower Mindset course with the basic digital marketing class, right? The Mindset and Business course, over 10 videos that Ruben's going to do about everything, relationships, NLP, business, how to give presentations, how to speak with clarity. On top of that, the step-by-step creating the system, your sales system that I'm going to give you, weekly live mentorships, access to the educational platform. This is one time, and you got lifetime access to all the education, community groups, live weekly support, affiliate program platform. All this is valued at over $13,000. And I bet if you really go out there and see the value that we bring to the table, this is much more than $20,000, $30,000. Because there's a lot of programs out there that you buy and you spend $5,000, $10,000, and you don't get a call from them. You don't get a live mentorship from them. So what do you think of all the value we're going to bring, Ruben?
It's amazing of what we're bringing as far as, and like you were sharing, the time invested. I mean, there's dollars, money comes in and it's great. It's an investment. And the highest ROI is being able to apply quality strategies and principles. And that's what we're bringing, is because the years of experience, like you shared, you leverage me. You're not an NLP master. I am. I'm not a marketing expert. You are. You're the master at marketing. I'm not. So I know and I understand to stay in my lane. And I know and understand to go to the masters, to go to the professionals, people who have results. Like I share, people read about it, hear about it, talk about it, but until they haven't lived it and show tangible results, they don't know it. And what we're bringing are tangible results and what it took to get there, what we used, what we applied. And with the mentorship and the online course, the Empowering Mindset course is all NLP based. It's a do with program. All these are do with. We can't do anything to you. It's a do with program. We all do it together as a community. We all do it together as a group as far as let's go. We're here to support you. We have platforms ready for you. We have the courses that are here for you. So all this is amazing. It's a buffet. It's a buffet of things that we have for you. And it's up to you, to decide, yes, I'm taking action and I want a better 2023.
And what we're gonna do is that we're not gonna do it at $13,000, right? We're gonna give you for this year the people who take action, the people who stay till the end. We're gonna do this at $997. Okay, this is lifetime access. This has a 30-day money back guarantee. If you use this, if you apply it, if you don't get the mentorships, if you don't get the personalization that we're talking about, we give you the money back. But you have to apply it. You have to do it. You have to watch all the videos. You have to be in the weekly trainings. You have to do the one-on-one coaching calls with us. You have to do that. Okay. And we have the guarantee that if you get everything done, because we know for a fact that what we're going to bring to the table in value, in time for you guys to be able to take your 2023, achieve the success you want, and get that extra income, get a 6-figure, get a 7-figure, whatever it is that you want in 2023, you can have it. For me, money's freedom. Money gives you more time with your family, with your kids, with whatever your loved ones, whatever you want to do. So this is what we're going to give you. The value is $1,000, $997, limited time only. This is going to go above $2,000 pretty soon, okay? So please take action. You're going to get, again, recap, Empowering Mindset course. That's where you're going to get the basics from Ruben on how to get your mindset. You get the basic digital course as well, the Mindset and Business course, weekly live mentorship, lifetime access to the educational platform, exclusive community and groups, live weekly support, the affiliate program. Why the affiliate program? Because this is what we're going to do, okay? So we're going to leave $1,000 for a little while, right? So what we're going to do, because we want people like you to really have success, whoever promotes, we're going to give you the landing page. We're going to give you everything. All you have to do, we're going to give you the way to promote. And if anybody buys for $1,000, you get $300. Then we're going to put it up to $500. So you have to go take advantage of everything, right? Please ask us what we're doing, how you can do it too. Because we're thinking about even doing $500 starting now, okay? So that's what we're doing. What do you think, $500 we can do?
Yeah, that's what we're creating. And like you say, we're dangling the carrot for people to take action because we know money motivates. And that's what it comes down to. For $997, that's what we're sharing. And we're discussing that. And that's the great spot of going. And this is what I want to ask. It's like, and this is like my real estate agents or transaction-driven people. It's like, what if just signing up and enrolling, what if you sell one more transaction? What if this got you more sales, 10 more transactions? What if this made you more confident? What if this gave you the mindset for you to start going to the gym and getting more healthy? What if this created a better relationship? Because I understand the mind works on picture, sounds, and feelings. So just imagine when you take action, what's your life going to look like after doing this for 3 months, 1 month, 2 months? Your mindset is a decision away of shifting. And that's why the $997 of taking action, you'll see, because now you're here for a reason. And that's why we're sharing the 300, 500. We understand what affiliate marketing is. We understand how powerful mindset is. And that's why we're sharing all these benefits for you once you take action to experience the positive results.
So like Ruben says, right, we can help you make this happen. We can do it. We can do it together. It's $1,000. Imagine this. Imagine you invest $1,000. You get the mindset right. It helps you in your business and your career. You sell 10. You start to 10 other people. you're making almost $5,000 with 10 sales. What other company out there, what other company that you've seen or known gives you $300, $400, $500 in commission? Which other company out there with 10 sales, you can make $5,000? Very few, very few. That's why we're doing it in this way. And we're going to give you a copy-paste system that you can actually use. We're going to give you the support. We're going to give you the mentorship. We're going to give you the strategies, the mindset, the systems, the applications for you to really take your life this 2023 to the level you want it to be. Okay, so please ask yourself, like Ruben says, what if? What if you do it? Okay, what if you do it today? What if? Because the only reason, right, you will make the results you want is if you take action, if you apply this. Okay, so thank you very much for your time. I will not take
really
no more of your time.
really quick. For the first 5 people, Victor, that sign up, that enroll for the $997, I'll do a one-on-one coaching call with them. So,
all right, there we go. You heard it. So
because you're the one that's taking
call.
track of all the sales that come in, of all the people taking action. The first 5, make note of their information, their address, their email, and I will contact them and we'll give them a 30-minute
wow. Wow. So you heard it from Ruben Mata. Ruben, thank you very much for being here.
Right.
Thank you very much for pouring your heart and soul into all these programs that we're creating. You heard it. Okay. So for the first 5 people, take action, click the link below, get the program, message us. There's also, a lot of ways you can do it. We ain't got payment plans, but if you pay the $997 today, you're one of the first 5 to do it, you'll get a 30-minute coaching call with Ruben Mata. So take action. We love you. We want to help you this 2023 achieve the life you want. And I see you all the way to the top. Ruben.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for taking action. And we'll see you on our training program.